Good morning, children. Welcome in today's module. Our today's learning outcome is to list different types of diseases, their causes, and their preventions. In the previous session, we have described about the balanced diet. So we'll start with the germs and diseases. You all know that germs cause diseases. But what are germs and what is disease? Let's find out. Minute living organisms live all around you, in the air, in unclean water, in dirt, and even inside your body. These microscopic microorganisms can be seen only under a powerful microscope. Some of them are harmful to you and they cause diseases. These disease-causing microorganisms are called germs or pathogens. A disease is a condition when certain important functions of your body get disturbed and make you feel quite ill. One becomes ill if germs enter the body and succeed in growing into a large number. Germs can enter your body through food, water, or air that you breathe. They can enter your body through cuts, wounds, and even from the insect's bites also. When germs are present in large numbers within your body, you are said to be infected. Some germs that cause various diseases are bacteria, viruses, and protozoa. And that's why they are called as a disease-causing microorganisms. So, think, next time when your mother tells you to wash your hands, imagine the number of germs that can enter your body if you don't listen to her. So, remember to wash your hands before eating now. One thing about us, germs, we are very specialized, that is, one germ masters one disease. For example, typhoid is caused by a kind of bacteria, which is different from the one that causes cholera. And each germ affects the body in a certain way. When you have a cold, you sneeze, cough, and your nose is either blocked or runny. That is because the cold virus has affected your throat and lungs. The sneezing, the cough, leaky nose are the symptoms by which doctors are able to identify the disease that you have. And do you know why your mother tells you not to go to school when you have a bad cold? Because she is afraid that your cold will spread to everyone else in your class. Disease which can be passed from one sick person to a healthy person are called infectious or communicable diseases. So here is a table listed where the some common communicable diseases has been described. This is the list of the communicable diseases. Some non-communicable diseases are also there which cannot be spread from one person to another. So do you know how the germs are able to infect you? When you hug a friend of yours, you have a cold, or when you shake your hand with your friend, or you coolly walk, when an infected person sneezes or coughs, these germs enter anyone who is around and is breathing. Germs also enter your body through food and water that are not cleaned, cooked, or stored properly. Even the toys you play with and the plates you use all around in the playground. Mosquitoes and flies are very common means through which germs enter your body. And they remain in the air for some times, like chickenpox, measles, and tuberculosis are some diseases that spread through the air. The best way to avoid germs is to keep yourself and your surroundings clean. Avoid meeting friends who are ill and infected, and take all your vaccinations on time to prevent the diseases. Now, what are vaccination? Your body has a natural ability to fight the infections or the diseases. It has a network of organ, glands, and tissues called the immune system, which protect it from illness. This ability is increased by vaccination, which helps in developing immunity. Vaccine is a substance that is injected into your blood to protect the body from diseases causing germs. Polio drop and MMR are some common examples of vaccine given to the children. Polio drops are administered to prevent the polio, a highly infectious disease which causes the inflammation of nerves. MMR is given to prevent the measles, mumps, and rubella disease. Such like that, non-communicable diseases are also there. This is the list of communicable and non-communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases are also known as the deficiency diseases. They do not spread by the transfer of germs from one person to another. Mostly they are caused where there is a deficiency of a particular nutrient in our diet. That's why they are known as the deficiency diseases. Some other conditions such as the diabetes, cancer and blood pressure are also known as a non-communicable diseases. Here is the list of some non-communicable diseases such as rickettsia, anemia, osteoporosis and goiter. There is a best way to remember this, that is the NBSGARO, that is nobody says go and run out. So remember the list of the deficiency diseases here by the first letter itself. N stands for night blindness, B beriberi, S scurvy, G goiter, A anemia, rickets and osteoporosis. Thank you so much children. Take care.